everybody. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the Laura T's presentation for Fall 2025. We're really excited that you're with us, and we've got a lot of information to share and a lot of really beautiful new silhouettes and new colors and new textures and all sorts of great things for your selling floor. And we want to talk a little bit about business, and we want to talk a little bit about handbags and how you can coordinate all these great new products on your selling floor and have add-on sales. Let's start hearing those cash registers ring, right? So we're going to start off with our best sellers that we had for Fall 24, and it's the top 15. So I know all of you have been supporting these styles, and if you haven't, then now you know that they're really worthy of the space on the floor. And if you've only run one color or two colors, then you know that it's also worth getting maybe 3 or 4 colors. So we start off with Fantastic. We go over to Burbank and Niobe and Parshell and Adador. And if you look at the first top 5, you see that they're all a mixture of dress and casual. Comfort is key here, and you can see different silhouettes with our all-day structuring silhouettes and constructions. And we go to 6 to 10, you've got Rug Up, Gallop, Dainty Lady, Thule, and Van Eyck. So you've got a little bit of a Western flair, which is still trending, and we expect to see this going straight through to Fall 26. Chesapeake, Labora, Avril Rose, Desi, and Branch Out. You're getting into some more casuals, booties, and shoes, very, very important for the selling season. So now we want to show you a little bit. We've touched on some of the trends, and we wanted to show you a couple of slides that will just give you some ideas on colors and textures and just some things that are going on and what we can expect to see. So as you see from the images, you've got animal prints are still going strong. You've got mixed metals, a lot of strong classics, lace-ups, clogs, romantics, and it's all about cool gals and sexy, tough glam rock. Tall boots are really trending beautifully, as they had been this past season. Animal prints, as I mentioned, and red as an accent color. And what this next slide represents is what we call gender fluid. So this is classics, neutrals. You can see the muted, beautiful, soft tones, contrast optics, and what that means is really the yin and yang of coloration. So you'll have maybe an opposite, or even just some designs that are opposite and contrasting to each other. We're keeping it real. It's chunkies, it's comfort. It's all about the fluidity of what we're wearing and how we wear it. And here's just a representation of some of the colors that you're going to see for Fall 25 and really throughout the year. We call these colors coastal colors because not only do you have the beautiful sea greens and some soft blues and grays and beiges, but as we get into the seasons, you also see some of those burnt tans and the beiges, and on the bottom of the screen you can see some pinks and some really nice sort of like cool summer sunset colors, but that go right into the fall. The next slide, we call it Let Your Soul Shine, and here you have a lot of the blues and the greens, and you'll start to see them going into the early fall, and even as we get into the early part of the next year, into 26. And Romantic Boho is here to stay, everybody. We were so happy to see how our beautiful style for you to love on the cover of the Footwear Plus magazine. And you can see how beautiful that sort of vintagey, what we call castle core, and really romantic boho, and that's what L'Artiste is all about, especially when you get into some of the colorations and the opposites. So as we start into product, we're going to intersperse some of the handbags in there. We're not really going to talk about it because we want you to view our handbag videos that we've done for you. But we also just wanted to give you an idea on how it flows and how that's part of what you can do for add-on sales in the stores. So we're going to get right into product, and our first style that we wanted to show you is One of a Kind. So One of a Kind is a beautiful little Oxford style, and what we love about her is all the colorations, the mixtures of tapestry. You have velvets, you've got even some metallic colors in here in the outline of the flowers. Our laces are metallic combinations, and I'm especially attracted to all of the velvet that you see in both the blue and the brown combination. You can always depend on our signature rainbow stitching. And in this case, we even have a contrast welt in a red coloration. So here you have one of a kind, and she really is one of a kind. And this is part of the fluidity of how a lot of our young people are dressing now and what we call gender neutral. Next style is Dessalin. We have 3 colors for you here. Now, this is our all day into the night, into the following day construction. This is our most comfortable, our most coveted. Everybody loves this construction. And as you can see in the style Dessalin, what we're looking at is also a mixture of lots of colors and textures. So we have velvets with metallic. We've got burnout colors here in the roses, and you can see the 3 colorations, and also a little touch of that animal print that we talked about earlier. That's part of what's trending. It will continue to trend, and you can see the back of each of these styles has a brown, a beige ground, and also a navy, and this is our Dessalin. So this was the style that we talked about that was on the cover of Footwear Plus, and this is style For You to Love. So she has a sort of vintagey aspiration to her. She's in our higher heel, and if you have not tried this heel yet, we need to tell you that she is almost an all-dayer, like not a 24-hour heel, but I can wear her, and I've got some sort of aged feet, I would have to call them, and I can wear this construction about 8 to 10 hours during the day because she's super padded and she's really comfortable. So let's talk about some of the details. So she is a lace-up, and automatically you know what that means. Once you lace her up and you get yourself in there to fit exactly the way you want, all you have to do then is zip yourself in there and you're good to go for the rest of the day. If you need to loosen her up because perhaps maybe you swell a little bit or whatever, then you know that you can undo the laces and you're ready to go again. So there's a mixture of beautiful contrasting materials. You've got a metallic leather here and you've got the velvet here, and you also have some lacing on the top, and I know that Dora's going to come right in so you can see that. Look at the beautiful colors. Look at the way there's a little bit of a shimmer and a shine when the light picks her up, especially when you get to the vamp part of her. Really pretty colors, purple and a navy. And believe it or not, you can find so many things in your closet that will match these styles, and that's the joy of our shabby chic and our l'artiste collection. Next style is Stellar. Stellar is a similar fabrication as you saw before. She's textile and she's also leather, lace up. Look at her in the back as you see her on Francis's foot. She has a little bit of that same contrast that you see on the vamp, all the way also up the back. She's got a little pull tab. She is a lace up, so you can do a lot of adjusting here. And of course, the style is just to die for. She's stellar. Next style we're going to show you is Rosina. So Rosina is one of our taller styles, and it's that same construction. And as you can see, and I know that Dora's going to come in a little bit closer once we get to that whole silhouette, the first thing that we want to talk about is that the front will be suede. So we have a style here. Oh, my bad. So as you see her here, she is a leather front, and I'm going to turn her on her side door so we can get really all of that amazing lace overlay. And as we lay her down here, you can see. So she got all of these applique flowers that you can really see that have dimension because they are applied. And also, as you see her on Francis's foot, the front part of the boot is a little bit higher than the back, so that she's easily, you can easily walk in her, and the front covers just right about to the knee, and the back is below the knee. And she does have a sister, and this is the one that I was talking about with the suede front. This is Rosina's sister, and she has an overlay lace on the back over a metallic. So this is a metallic gold, and she has the lace, and I'm going to also turn her on her side, and then we're going to change the name on here just as soon as we can. So you see all this beautiful overlay on the gold metallic, and this is called Sultana. So Sultana has the same construction that you saw on our last style, and also what I forgot to point out is the studded welt here, which is on both styles. here is where you have your suede, and she's glamorous, so you can wear her both dressy, and then you can wear her with your jeans tucked in on a Saturday night, or if you're going out on a girls' night out. And we're gonna put her on model because we only have one piece. And as we talk about that construction and the height of that heel is so wearable. You can wear her all day and really into the night. She's not what was sometimes called with those really spiky stilettos. She's not one of those bar stool styles. You can actually walk around in these really all night, your whole night out. So here we have Frances coming up, and she's going to show you how stunning, absolutely stunning that sultana is on the foot. And it is that same construction that we showed you in the Rosina, and you can see how finely that lace fits right over the metallic gold on the bottom. Okay. Our next style on the same construction is Mazi. So Mazi's been in the line, and she continues to retail really well, and that's why we have her continuing, because you demand her. You say you want her by the reorders that keep coming through. So Mazi is available in 3 colors. What you see on Liz's foot is our Bordeaux, very, very rich colorations. She's really a T-strap, and you're going to start to see a lot of T-straps in the marketplace, because really what they represent is something a little bit different than the Mary Jane. You do have that Mary Jane strap, and then here's your T-strap. Something a little bit sexier, a little bit different than what you have seen. You've got the mixture of colors, your navy, your Bordeaux, your black with a gray, and they're stunning as all 3, as you can see. Next style is Carrie. What makes Carrie so special is also a mixture of leathers and printed materials, and look at the bows on the side. So the bows are patent leather, and that makes them really, really cool. I'm going to show you the 2 colors, the brown and the Bordeaux. And you can see the contrasting toes, both in the purpley Bordeaux-y color and also in the brown. And here is a black gray. Look how stunning these are. So they all will look beautiful on the selling floor. And then I wanted to intersperse, check out this bag. This is HB Chartres. So look at how amazing. This is a purple bag. Now, it's not just a purple that is like, oh my gosh, a purple, I can't wear purple with anything. But first of all, the color is trending really strongly. And when you look at her and you see how beautifully she blends with Carrie, you can see that your gals will get a lot of use out of this bag. I, for one, am a purple girl, and I would wear this bag with just about every single thing in my closet. Check out this next style. Oh my gosh, Cherish. And she is amazing for so many reasons. So you see all the fantastic hand painting details here. This is a lotus flower, and you can see the lotus flower right on the top part of the vamp. She will be the lotus flower that moves inside. As you look down, you will be smiling, and your customers and your gals will it'll bring them joy. The top line collar is beaded. So in all 3 colors, we've got coordinating beading, and I know that you're going to be able to see this even better as Dora moves into it closer. So you've got all of this outline beading, and it's not only in the top line, which has that amazing dip, but it also works right around on the top part of the vamp, around the sides, and also around on the inside, as you can see here. So as we're looking at the beige as the tan, you can see actually you can see it really well, how the carving detail shows up on the insides of the shoes, not only on the outside. And here she is in the brown, and then we're going to get a close-up of how amazing that blue is. So you can even see the design elements on the top, the heel, and even on the inside. So I'm going to give you a little bird's eye view of that lotus flower on the heel. Pretty spectacular, right? Absolutely amazing, that style, Cherish. We've got the best reaction to this next style at Dora. She is in our top 5. She is a fun, flirty, I call her the salsa heel. It's an all-dayer. She's hook and loop, as many of our styles are. Lots of padding, lots of comfort inside. She's got a scalloped edge that is all outlined along not only the strap, but also the top part of the vamp and the collar. And she's just a dance the night away type of a gal, And she has a sibling in a little bootie, and this little bootie is called Roselia. So can you see a little thing going on right now on the selling floor? We also have a handbag that matches this, but we're going to stay with the Roselia here. She's a really nice vintage style bootie that's got this amazing dimensional leather rose on the outside. She's got a nice cap toe going on. Of course, you have your inside zip, which means that you can adjust her really beautifully depending on the size of your ankle and just a little bit by the calf. So Adidora has some sisters because of the success of her as a red and black style, and we wanted to be able to have multiple colors for you on the selling floor because she was such a strong item for us. And I'm going to focus first on the colors. I'm going to take this little girl out. So you can see a navy, you can see like a light medium brown, and also this really, really pretty Bordeaux color. And these are the same exact style as we showed you in the Adidora. So you have the knowledge that this is our number 5 selling style. So you can bring her in, and this is a velvet wrapped in leather or trimmed in leather. And then we also did her in a really nice, easy, sort of beige, vintagey, wallpapery type coloration in that off-white, sort of like a bone eggshell color with a black. And that makes her very special and can be worn really just about with everything, all 4 colors. And then of course we had to do the matching bootie in here, and this is Bewitched Prit. So you have Bewitched Prit in both that black combination that I call that vintage wallpaper pattern, and then we also did her in a black with navy. So you have a lot of different ways to wear her. Staying right along with that vintage style, Altamira, we were really looking at our inspiration from vintage looks. And this is a 1940s look that we took inspiration from. And this is when we were traveling, this is what we really were looking at. We were looking at different things in Europe, and this style, the Altamira, is really the epitome of a 1940s style that you see those really glamorous women wearing with their nice slim skirts. Now for us, we're looking at this as a new T-strap style. It's got some cutouts on the side, which we think are really special. She is hook and loop, as you can see here. So she is easy in and out. But I'm absolutely loving the fact that we've got a lot of, let me see if I can show you here a little bit better. Yes, here we go. So there's a lot of keyhole, but a lot of little sexy keyhole details that you have on both sides, not only on the sides, but also right in the front. And that is style Altamira. And I wanted to show you another bag, and this is HB Smoochie. Look how amazing this is together. So what you see in the Altamira is you've got a little bit of burnishing on that light beige color. But this color in the Smoochie, we should have called her Smooshy, but she is Smoochie because she's like, you want to kiss her, she's so awesome. So you can just see how great this coloration works. And there's so many other styles that you'll be able to work these handbags into. We're going to continue with our salsa heel, and she is the construction that is number 5, as you remember. So this is called Macias Flora. So Macias is really got a little bit of a menswear inspiration in this Oxford style, in this brogue. She's got a lot of little broguing details with our signature rainbow stitching. She's got a little bit of rickrack edging along the hook and loop closures. Tons and tons of padding, and if Dora can come in a little bit closer, we'll even be able to show you that the insides have wonderful, wonderful shelf appeal because there's some laser cutting right in there, and you can see the flowers. Thank you, Dora. You can see the flowers right in there etched on our footbed. And the padding, I don't know if you can see, but the indentation, I'm barely putting any pressure on there, and that's all padding. The other thing I want to point out here is we took the rainbow stitching and put it on the welt as well. So that's something new that we're starting to play around with, is the rainbow stitching on the welt. Also, we're staying with our little vintage inspiration here. Check out this next style. She's one of my favorites. This is Alsehi. And you can see that she's also sort of got that Oxford style, but we've taken her up a little bit as far as sort of more fashionable. And We say that because of the tonal, the two-tone colors. Look at the purple. I'm wild for that purple. And remember that purple bag I showed you earlier? Well, it's the perfect accoutrement to that. So you also have a black and gray. You can see here. Look at how we took the laces. We really like to look at the details everywhere. I'm going to put her against the white. There you go. So you can see even the laces are tied and they're a little knotted. So this is a combination of a black and gray, and this next coloration that I want to show you, the camel with this tan, is just spectacular. So we also did a continuation of the Roselia flow, and on both of these beautiful little vintage booties, it's almost like a patchwork, as you can see. So there's leathers, and there's printed sueding, and there's micro suede, and then you've got this fabulous leather flower on the side. And of course, you've got rainbow stitching right around that welt and all throughout the styling here. Lacing, so that when you perhaps maybe swell up a little bit during the day, because she is an all-dayer, then you can loosen her up. And I'm going to leave these both on the table so to show you how these next two handbags merchandise so nicely with both of them. And let's see if we're going to put her here with the navy. And then we have a really great tote. So it's HB Stuff Love for the tote. And that, let me put this here. Great. You can see how it's not an exact match, because we're not always matchy-matchy. We like to do some nice blending. And then this is little Stuff Love Baby. And the reason I show them to you together is because they're available both colorways. But this little baby, Stuff Love Baby, it has a removable, adjustable strap that you can take off, and then you put her right inside your tote, and you can do them in matching colors or contrasting, however you want. And then when you travel, you have your tote, and then when you're out on the street and you're walking around, you just take out your little baby. Perfect, right? So there's just one example of how you can have your add-on sales. Next style is Aviana. So Aviana is a carryover for us. We've done very, very well with her. This is again on our volume construction. There's 3 colorways, and she's got almost a tonal effect to her if you look at her from afar. But when you get close, which is really true for all of the L'Artiste brand, when you get close, you can see all the details. So you've got contrasting but tonal leather, tone in the brown, olive, and also in this black color. You've got studding, which is a real trend going forward. It has been, and it's going to continue. The lace up on the front so that you can adjust based on your foot. Your inside zip, and then as you're looking at the outside, you can see our decorative zipper. Next style is Siren. Siren is really cool because she's seasonless. I wear Siren here in South Florida in this particular coloration, but of course black can be worn all year round. And what I love most about her, aside from the coloration and the all-day comfort and the leather wrapped around the heel, what I love most about her is the tapestry. So when you get really close to there, you can see that the tapestry design here is absolutely magnificent. And I'm going to move her a little bit over. There you go. It's a really abstract flower. It's not quite a lotus, but it is almost like a lotus flower. And I'm wild for the colorations in this mint. Right? Aren't you? She's just beautiful with that touch of pink and a little bit of sky blue, a little bit of light olive. And then, of course, the black has the contrasting of the pink and also some olives and beiges. Volume heel again, and this is Naomi, and she comes in 3 colors. She comes in the Bordeaux, the navy, and also you see her in this nice camel color. You've got the suede print in the swirls and curls of this floral design. You've got the all leather flower here in a very, very dimensional flower. You've got your front vamp. So if you're wearing slacks with her, what you see when you look down really is a beautifully burnished leather, and you can see how much care is taken to not only on the hand painting of the leathers, is also the burnishing effects as we get into them. So it really brings out the colors. And then there also see a welt with your contrast stitching, and that is your Naomi. Another one of our best sellers is Niobe. So Niobe comes into what we call sort of like a classic. She's not basic because when you get close to her, and I'm just gonna, maybe it'll be easier for you to see the colors if I just lay her out like this. Okay, I'm gonna put that really gorgeous russet right smack in the middle so you can see the contrasting in all the colors. So you have your number 3 ranked style in Niobe. And what I really wanted to point out here for you is the fact that she's a solid, but she does have design elements, as you can see, especially when from that view that you can see on Frances's foot. You see all of that sort of yin and yang design on the diamonds, and there's a separation in there, and you have almost sort of a like a sunburst effect or a starburst effect in the laser cutting in between. And in between each row is a row of studs. So it's a solid piece of leather, and then you have your yin and yangs of your starburst and also your triangles. So the studding design is, look at how gorgeous this russet color is. And I'm just going to turn her around a little bit so you can see that the heel is also laser cut there, and you can see how beautiful that design goes all the way through. Thank you, Dor. Fabulous coloration. This is a must-have on your selling floor, and I know what happens, that we've been told by the customers, is that they'll bring in maybe 1 or 2 colors. The customers will come back because they know of the all-day comfort, and they'll say, holy moly, I need more colors. What other colors do you have? And that's why we have an array of all of these colors. And they're not so much core, but they're basic enough to be wearing all year round, every day, and these will be part of your gal's go-to. Next style is Antilles, and what I really like about Antilles is the fact that she also is on our volume construction, but you have a belt detail here on the side. The back collar part is a little bit higher, and I know when you get closer, when Dora moves in, you're going to see some of the beautiful floral design on the entire vamp. You can see, oh, that's perfect, Dora. You can see the coloration, especially when we get here into this one. Look at, there's a little bit of reds on the camel. There's some browns. So there's lots of highs and lows. Same thing as we get into the navy. You can see a lot of highs and lows on these roses. And then I'm going to really focus on this olive color. So the olive color, you can see, has some reds. There's a little bit of browns in there. And then I'm going to show you, the reason I ended with the olive is, look at how fabulous she looks with HB Becine. So you pick up not only the flowers in the top part of the Antilles, and all 3 colors look really, really great with this purse. Look at this. Here's the navy. She blends beautifully with those flowers. And then, of course, here's our camel. So the versatility of the handbags, and this is a really one of our one of our more ladylike bags with the handle, and she also does have a shoulder strap. Thule is in our top 10. So this is an all year round core. We love her very, very much because she has, she's got, let's give you 2 rows here so you can see all the colors. Perfect. So Thule is got great foot coverage. You can see her on Liz's foot. Look how beautiful she is from the side. She's got that sexy curvy heel, and you see the entire part, the front part of Liz's foot is totally covered. You've got the tooling detail on the back and also on the front strap. There's a little bit of a padded collar there. Colorations, this is a key item, so you should be running her in almost all the colors all year round. She just does nothing but retail, and I'm going to show you this little bag with her. So I'm going to just pull out a couple of colors that we thought looked really cool with her, and she is called HB Masali. So there you have her, and this is a wonderful, wonderful bag silhouette that if you look at the handbag presentation that we've done for you, you'll see how versatile she is and how fabulous just these core basic styles look with her, right? Another winner for us is Say Yes. She's a new style for us. We love her to the end of the earth, and the reason being is she's got a Mary Jane style strap, and you can see she falls a little bit higher on Liz's ankle. Look how beautiful she is. She's really sexy, and yet she's a classic silhouette. She's got a stacked heel that's a little bit higher than what we've been showing you, but still all day comfortable. We've got a scalloped contrast sort of sweetheart neckline on the front. And we're all familiar with how sexy a little sweetheart neckline is, and you can see even for a shelf appeal that all of the interiors of the footbeds are laser cut with some flower designs. The navy and camel. A kind of difficult gray color shoe to find in the marketplace, right, is the navies, and we mix her with the camels. And then of course the black with a taupey color. And we're going to show you how great she looks with HB Wovi taupe. I'm really in love with this bag also. So we've got two types of handbag gals, the gals who like a little bag and the gals who like a larger bag that they sort of carry their life around with her. Look how amazing this looks, because there's a little bit of touch of olive in the Say Yes, and then Wovi tote has all the different colors in here, and she is actually woven in the most scrumptious leathers, and you've got braided contrast leather handles. Gaviria is a Mary Jane, but we wanted to sort of spruce up that classic Mary Jane a little bit, and we now made her a double strap with a menswear inspired sort of spat front toe. She's got our classic rainbow stitching, and here look at the three colors that we have here, and then we're going to show you we also have a black that we had sent out. We didn't get her back, and there she's also the Gaviria in the black. So you have four spectacular core colors, but because we've done the mixture in adding some highlights, the beige has a little bit of tan, the red has a little bit of beige, and then the navy has a little bit of a dark navy. So you have just something a little bit different. The adjustability here is on both straps, so she is hook and loop, and of course we have some very, very pretty laser cutting flowers on the inside. And the other thing, and I don't know, Dor, if you can capture this if we come a little closer, but the interior edge of the insole has a really pretty little print. So there's added details that we really wanted to point out to you, so that you know that when you're on the selling floor, your customer is going to look at that and they're going to go, oh, look at that, isn't that very nice? It's almost like the gal wearing her undergarments and, you know, wanting to be special underneath there when nobody sees it but herself. Another key item for us, and she's an annual, is Parchelle, and she's in the top 5, and you know why, because she is an all-dayer. She's got some perforations in the front, and I'm going to tell you that the perfs, this is such a thick leather that even though it's perfed, she is perfect for the winter with tights. She is hook and loop, as you can see. She does have a scalloped front edge, and look at the great foot coverage. So on Frances's foot, you can see that really sweet scalloped edge all the way around in the front. And then you have colors for all seasons. You've got another great navy here. Look how great the navy is with that beige. These two colors are really, really pretty and very core, and not in everybody's closet. So if you're looking to bring some things into the stores, which is, you know, what I wanted to talk about, you know, throughout the presentation, is when times get rough, people get confused about what types of things they should bring into the stores. Should they stay basic? Should they go to more fashion? Are they going to try to entice their customers to buy something that they may not have? Well, something like this Parchelle in these types colors, it really hits it in both ways, right? So she is a classic style, and yet surely they don't have anything with a floral back, a scallop front in a classic style such as Parchelle. Mugiasti has been a key item for us especially our younger gals are really wild for her. She has a crepe bottom, she's really flexible, she's a lace Oxford. This is part of that gender neutral trend that's going on, and it's really not a trend, you guys, it's here to stay. This is what's going on all around the world now. We're going through fluidity of gender, and this style, Mugiasti, is perfect for everybody. She is a menswear inspired style. She has a wool combination with leather, and I'm really loving the fact that this tartan plaids are mixed with some houndstooth, the rainbow stitching. And because of the success of Mugiasti, we wanted to bring you two new colorations in Bargiasti Flow. So there's two colorways here. You've got a more classic brown and beige color, and then you also have a gray with a floral. Both of them have the floral design, and I'm going to ask Dora to come in a little bit closer so that you can see that there's even a little bit of metallic on them, so that you can see the way we hold them, that there is just a little bit of shine the way the light hits them. And I think that's super cool. And you've got the two-tone here in the black with the gray and the charcoal. Also menswear inspired. Our next style is Bordeaux. Bordeaux's been in the line, and thanks to you all, we just keep going with her because she just keeps reordering. We added a new color here this season in this fabulous gray. So it's a contrast, it's a light gray, a black, and also that beige pin dot leather right in the middle. She's all leather. She's got the all-day heel that we talk about, and she's just super cute. Everybody loves her. She's got a contrast, lighter stitched welt, and all colors are worthy of space in your retail stores. Because of the success of Bordeaux, we wanted to bring you a new style, and this is Huntera. And we wanted to hit upon the trends of animal and hand-painted flowers and menswear inspired and gender fluid. So we have three colors here. We have the black and olive and also this camel. Look how cute they are all together. So we wanted, and you remember some of the handbags that we showed you earlier. These all blend right back into that. I'm absolutely loving the fact that the burnishing is sort of this ombre effect that you see in all three colors. It especially is, thank you Dora, it especially looks gorgeous as you get into these camels, where we do all this hand rubbing so that the burnishing effect just looks natural. It looks like an artisan, of course, and an artisan did hand paint all of these styles. You can see the hand painted flowers on the outside of each. Simply gorgeous. That's the Huntera. Same volume construction in a little bit of a higher boot. This is the boot that we call this is Wyoming. We wanted to take you out to the west a little bit, but she's a mixture of an engineer style, because she has that engineer style belt, but also she's got a more of a western sort of vibe because she's got the pull-up tab that you see here with your rainbow stitching. Look how amazing she looks on Frances's foot, as you can see. So she's got, this is all textile, as you hear, in both the brown that has a little bit of pink and a little bit of the red contrast, and then the black that's got some golden tans going on. And the antique harness embellishments here, these studs are all antique brass, and that harness just makes her really cool. So she has not only that cowgirl vibe, but that also cool chick motorcycle girl vibe. Next style is graphic. So graphic has been in the line for us and still continues to perform. She's what we call a shootie, and you can see why she's done so well. As Dora gets in even a little bit closer, you can see the mixture of what's going on here. You've got triple colors in the straps. I'm going to try to get them all in that picture. That's perfect, Dora, thank you. So you have triple colors in the straps on all three. You've got embossing, or what we call carving, in there. You've got these straps that are really pretty embellished with these antique, they're swirled and curled as far as the buckles go. And then, so it's easy on and off. There's an inside zip. So there you go. You have the perfect combination of this great shootie in all three colorations. And I'm going to show you a handbag, excuse me, that works with all three. I'm going to put her in the back here. Look at this handbag. This is HB Exec. So Exec is a wonderful little style. She's got lots of compartments. She's a zip top. But as you can see, and I don't even really have to move around too much, but all three of these colorations, you can see, work beautifully, thank you Dora, work beautifully into all the colorations in this great handbag. She does have that removable adjustable strap. And can you see this on your selling floor, and how somebody might pick up the shoe and say, oh my gosh, I have to have this bag. It will go with every single thing in my wardrobe. And that's graphic, with HB Exec. Another little style that we have here that has both a Western vibe and a motorcycle hot chick sort of rough and tumble cool chick vibe is this Casey Lou. So Casey Lou has the flat parachute spots on the front, and then as we get closer to the colorations in the laser cutting on the front here, you can see that they're really sort of not a solid, they're really a fancy, especially when you get to this black color. You can see touches of like a charcoaly, greeny, foresty color, and also that taupe color. So it's very, very subtle and yet super duper cool. And look at how great all those flat parachute spots are with the engineer strap. Even the back of the heels are nicely embossed and laser cut. And that's Casey Lou. Okay, another amazing style for us is Zami. So we're going to pull back a little bit. I'll give you 2 rows so you can get all the colorations. Because really what's so wonderful about Zami is all the Sanskrit design that you can see. So this always reminds me of the henna that people do, the Sanskrit henna designs that people do, especially in certain cultures where they get married and they do these wonderful, gorgeous henna designs all through their hands and all over their bodies. That's what this reminds me of. And you can see the amazing hand painting colors. So you've got blacks and turquoises and bordeauxs and browns and even an amazing olive here. Look at how pretty the olive is. This is all hand painted. So not only on the sides is it hand painted, but when you turn around and you look at all the heels, and I'm just going to give you a little bird's eye shot of how beautiful all the heels are too. So not only are your hand painting designs on the front, but as you leave the room, people are going to go, oh my gosh, look at her heels. Look at that beautiful shooty. So there you have Zami, and because of the beauty of Zami, we wanted to bring you a boot in the same idea with all of that fabulous Sanskrit hand painting, and this is Zami High. So I'm going to lay her out so you could see the painting design. There you go. There's the beige, and here we have a black with red. So we have 2 blacks. We have a black and a black multi, and you can see the different colorations on them both. Can you see all those? Look at the beautiful ombre, and you can especially see it on Liz's foot. So that's Sanskrit. I don't know how anybody could even imagine how our artisans sit down and they hand paint all of these amazing colors with a teeny little brush, and they just have the patience of saints to sit there with these beautiful designs. And no 2 are alike because remember, they are hand painted. Look how pretty this brown is. I'm really partial to the browns. Browns is really trending high, as you can see. Now, Zami High is a carryover for us, so there may be at-once delivery here for you. You might want to check RepSpark, and you might want to check with your reps for at-once availability. Also continuing with a little bit of a Western flair is Jazzberry. So what we love about Jazzberry, aside from the obvious about how cute she is she's got a little bit of a lower stacked heel. And I'm focusing here on the olive, but the red is really amazing. Look how cute the red is. So they are all hook and loop. They are all hand painted and hand carved, and it has a really pretty design of flowers and leaves and swirls and curls. But also take a look at the welt. So she's got a studded, sort of a dashed welt, a little bit more of extended. And the heel also is also all hand carved and hand painted. So what you have here is a little bit of a early fall type of a style. So you can bring her in, you can wear her all year round, and then later on in the winter time, you wear her with tights or socks. All day comfort, great foot coverage, and that's our Jazzberry with just enough part of that Western flair. And because of the success of how we've done with our low booties, and this one almost has almost an English riding vibe, is style Acree. So Acree from the front, you see all of this beautiful burnishing, and you can see the way the light hits her colorations, especially how beautiful all the hand painting colors really worked out. You see also a studded welt, but as Frances is turning around, you can see the detailing on the back. So in addition to the belts that each one have with a really pretty floral buckle, you have the hand-carved design on each coloration. You have your olive, your navy, your brown, and then your Bordeaux. Pretty, right? Very core. Pull tab to get on easily, and inside zip on every style. There you go. And that's style Acree. Continuing with a little bit of a Western vibe is style Rodeja. Rodeja has been in the line and she's also a winner, a key style for us. What makes her really special is she's got sort of a modified wider snip toe, as you can see there in the turquoise. And for you people who live in out west in the areas where the girls wear a lot of turquoise, look at how beautiful this turquoise color is. So she does have that Western flair. She's got a lower curved sexy heel, all of these great buckles with pretty embellished buckles, inside zip, studding detail, burnishing detail, contrast detail. Look at the yoke. So all of this cutout leather yoking design that you can see that goes all the way around. That's super, super cool as well. And let me show you how pretty she looks in the red, right? And you can see all of this cutout yoke design just like in a Western shirt. And that's style Rodeja. Rodeo Queen is our next style. Also very, very Western influenced, but she's not really just a cowgirl. She's more of that sort of urban cowgirl where you can wear her everywhere you go. What you see on Liz's foot is the brown. The upper, the reason she looks so soft is because this is all velvet. This is a printed, beautiful, beautiful floral velvet design. And she also, you can see the burnishing on all 4 colors. Look at that. So you can see the toes are just perfectly burnished. You've got that front yoke in the front yoke in the front. That's obvious. And then you have pull-up tabs all the way through. Here, I'm going to put you to the side a little bit. So you have the pull-up tab. And then you also have, what we're going to show you, is you have a yoke front, you have the snip toe, and you have the contrast studding on the welts. And I'm going to put them there. And all of the fronts are carved. So you've got the velvet top and you have the carved vamp and also the heels. Because of the success of Jazzberry, we wanted to bring you another style in a shoe, what we call cabraccio. So cabraccio is a little bit different than the Jazzberry in the fact that she's got a more floral hand-painted design. She also has a little bit of a higher back. I'm going to put her to the side so that you can see all 3 colors. So cabraccio comes in this really nice blue. You can see even the interior, the footbed, super duper padded. She is hook and loop with a Western inspired little buckle there, embellishment. You've got your camel and then this really pretty sort of brownie Bordeaux color. And that has all of the contrasting flowers. Look how pretty the flowers are. So they're all hand painted. So no 2 will be exactly alike. And our artisans really take a lot of pride in the way the paint designs come up. And they also matched the Mary Jane strap here. So this is one of those styles that you could bring in early and wear barefooted. And then when you get into the colder weather, you'll just be able to put on a sock and some tights. Foxglove, a more stylized Mary Jane with a little bit of a higher heel, and she has what we call the rebirth of the butterfly flower right on the top of the vamp. So as your gal looks down at herself and she's strutting around town, she looks down and she sees these beautiful, beautiful hand-painted butterflies, and it just makes her smile. The butterfly design is all the way around, including in the back. So you have a contrast back matching the strap. It comes up a little bit higher. So she's really an in-between shooty and a shoe and a really, really cool sort of Western influenced Mary Jane with a higher heel. Check out Notched Nature. So we always do so well with these open looks that you see here. You have functional buckles. You have a zip back, as you can see from Frances's foot. I'm going to turn this around so you can see the zip, how you easily come in and out in your zipper. But look at the design here. This is also tonal, but not so tonal because you can see the highs and the lows of the colorations that we did. So your camel, these are really pretty stylized butterflies. And I'm really, really attracted to these amazing Western inspired buckles. So you've got a couple of things going on here. You've got the belt keeper and also this Western-inspired carved buckle that is adjustable. And you've got sort of a snake design and then also your tool design of the butterflies. Really, really super cool. Can you imagine like a really amazing printed sock or sexy, almost like a fishnet kind of hose if you wanted to really go out on a Saturday night? And Notched Nature has a sibling, and this is Leo. So Leo is natural hair on hide, and I'm going to have Dor come in so that you can see that this is really an amazing, soft, silky. It's cowhide, and we dyed her to look like an animal print, which is still trending. Oh, that's the perfect shot of the buckles. And those are the same buckles that we showed you earlier in the Notched Nature. But look at these straps. So you can see all of these hand-carved swirls and curls on the buckle, and then there's that keeper along with the Western-inspired buckle. Super cool, and it's super, super soft and smooth. And there's little parachute spots all the way around on top of each of those openings that you can see. And she looks amazing and adjustable based on your gal's foot. Also Western-inspired. So this has been a bestseller for us. This is Dainty Lady. Very, very cool Western. She's got a really nice, sexy dip on the outside, and also on the inside you see that nice zipper. So studding detail everywhere across the back, and also this amazing belt with this really, really pretty floral buckle. All three colors are super, super pretty, and we're going to show you some bags that go. We're going to show you just the one bag to start. This is HB Cantor, but really we've got bags that match all. Look at this. How cool is that? So HB Cantor, she sits on her own. She's got a really asymmetrical body style, and you can see that she's got a guitar strap that's adjustable and also removable. But doesn't she look beautiful with this? Right? Super, super beautiful, right? Because the flowers are in the same tones and the same colorations. And we're actually going to leave this bag in here for now because she looks so cool with the next style. And the next style is Mallory. So look, Mallory is also a Western-inspired. She's got all of this fabulous, fabulous hand painting details that you can see in the front. The beautiful butterfly design, lots of stud detailing. She's got almost, I don't know, kind of like a crown that comes up all the way high in the front with this fabulous yoke. There's that yoke design that's edged in all of the studs that you can see. You can really see the butterfly design here, right, in the front. And then look at the back. She's all tapestry. She's gorgeous, gorgeous tapestry. And I'm going to move this bag out of here and show you the other two colors. So we have the camel that you're seeing here and also on Frances's foot, but we also do her in a wonderful black with a little bit touch of purple and olives, and then also a very, very pretty blue. Can you get all those in there? Let's see. Look at that. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this one in the back so you can see that little hint there. But look how pretty the tapestry is. Just really a beautiful Western, and again, she's not your traditional Western, although in this particular case, she has a pretty cool snip toe there. It's not really that severe snip toe, but you can even see the yoke design in the front with the studs and a very, very wearable, all-day, comfortable heel. I wear this construction, and I can wear it all day long. I have it in a shoe. Next style is Bridie. I love Bridie. Look at how amazing the carving detail on this olivey brown color looks with the upper part of the shaft. So you can even see some gold metallic in that olive. Isn't she beautiful? Then when you get to the shaft, she's got the pull-up tab with a double embellishment, and these daisies, these hand-painted velvet on the daisies is also outlined in gold. So if Dor gets a little bit closer, you'll be able to see the gold outline on these daisies in both colors. And we're just going to go right tight in there. Aren't they gorgeous? Really, really pretty, really subtle, and yet when you get close, you see all the amazing details that we work on. So I'm going to show you a bag that I like. Remember we just showed you HB Cantor? before in the camel. Here she is in the olive. And I remember, we're not like always matchy-matchy, but look at how great the colors work with each other, right? So this bag is one of those cross bodies. You can also use her as a clutch. You can put on a different strap if you don't like the guitar strap, but everybody loves the guitar straps. As a matter of fact, they're buying the bags for the guitar straps, and they're putting the guitar straps on their other bags that they have already in their closet. Next, Western-inspired style. Again, this is that same construction that I wear all day long. I wore her racing through an airport, and then racing back at the end of the day and into the evening. She was a 12-hour style for me in this construction. And I mean, I'm not going to say at the end of the day I wasn't happy to take my shoes off, but I was happy to have her on all day long. There you go, saddle up. Beautiful 3 colors. So I'm really partial to the red here, and I'm not a red girl myself. But look at all the details. So not only the hand-painted flowers along the collars of each of the different colors. Here you see the red's got some touches of teal and a little bit of camel. And then the camel has greens and reds, and then this gray color, which is super neutral. So everything is sort of ombre'd along the seams that you can see, and it's all a yoke design. You've got the studding, the parachute spots all throughout, not only the toe, but also on the interior of the pull-up straps. You've got those great stud designs. And then she's just a super, super cool boot, and we love her very much. And because we loved her so very much, we made her in flowers, and that's Cahoots. So Cahoots has a little bit more of a traditional pull-up, and you see her also in a red with a lot more burnishing. Then there's a very nice sort of light sky blue, and the colors that show up really well as far as the hand-painted flowers is this pretty camel. You can see on Liz the blue has a little bit touch of like a dark blood red or that Bordeaux coloration, and then the blue's got contrasting some browns and some navies, and then the camel of course has, as you can see, some purple fuchsias, greens. And then the other thing that I want to point out is you've got the jewelry stone on the pull-up tabs on each of these colors. And here, thank you, Dory. So you've got your turquoise stone and your turquoise trim here, and also your whip stitching right down the side. So there's a lot of details that go through all of these styles. And in the blue, you have a different color stone, and then you have a turquoise stone in your red. We're going to move a little bit to something a little bit more fashionable, a little bit more, I'm not going to say trendy, because clogs are here to stay. Clogs are everywhere. I've been wearing clogs since I hate to say, but since the 70s. I'm still a clog girl. And I can't wait to get my feet into these because they're so comfortable. As you can see, the vamp pulls all the way up on the top of the foot, and she's very, very soft with some ruching and some hand-painted flowers in there. But the reason I brought that up is because it nestles your foot, nestles right in there. So you're really, really secure in there. Now, you can also see that the bottom part of the heel is the exact match to the top part of the leather. So you see amazing burnishing, you see pretty ruching, you see lots of flower hand-painted details, and look at even the back. So the design of the heel is super, super cool, and she's very, very soft and flexible. And I'm going to leave this little red girl here so that you can see her with our next bag, and she's called HB Artisan Love. And she's another little crossbody, but look at how great the flowers are. So you remember we don't do a lot of matchy-match, but we do. In this case, we wanted to do a little matchy-match, and she'll look amazing on the floor. I can even see her in the windows, and you can really do, if you're a boutique and you have apparel, I could just see the whole outfit and the girl going, give me that outfit in the window. I need the shoes, the bags, the dress, everything about her. So there you have style chemistry. And then I'm going to show you the next style, which is capsule. And I'm going to leave this bag out here because look at again, you have this perfect red. She's a little bit of an open style, but I just wanted to leave this bag in here so you can see that this red bag goes with not just one style, but many, many styles. So this next style called capsule is that same construction that we showed you. She's very, very lightweight. I know she might look a little bit heavy, but she's she's tremendously lightweight. I mean, I can't even imagine how the look is tough girl chick, cool girl, but she's really lightweight, so you don't even feel her on your foot. And what I love about her is the open cut work, and that's a fabulous picture on Frances's foot, where you can see all of those cute little cutouts. So you can wear her barefoot with tights, with patterned socks, and you've got a really, really nice all-day, comfortable, back-zipped, easy in and out style that is worn as a booty. In the same family and the same construction, we have Charisma. She's a hooded style. There's 3 colors. We're going to show you the 3rd color in just a little bit, but we want to talk about that hooded design. So she is contrast. She does have that inside zip, as you can see, so she's easy in and out. The hood is super cool. She's contrasted. Now, as you can see on Liz's foot, that the olive color has a more tonal contrast. So this is a taupe upper. She is a pin dot. She does have that fabulous burnishing that we always talk about. And then the laser cut is not only hand painted when you look at her on the outside, but she's laser cut a little bit more subtle, detailed on the inside. Look at how pretty the blue merchandise is in with that camel. And then we're going to go right now to the black and red combination. And there you see her in the black and red. Really cute, right? And you can really see how the studs stand out on that hood. Okay, to the max. Here we go. We're getting into this nice Oxford style. Even though she looks really high, I'm going to give you a little bit of a measurement. So here she is in the brown, and I'm going to talk about the brown a little bit. So again, trend right as we get into that gender neutral. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is the camel color. Look how cute. Okay. So if we measure her, she measures just under 4 inches on the heel. But because she's got such a high platform, the platform is an inch. So really what you're talking about is only a 3-inch pitch, which makes her pretty much all day comfortable because of the sturdiness of her. I don't know if you can see my hand going in there and denting. That's all padding. The padding is absolutely amazing. So let's talk about this style for a little bit. She's got lots going on. She is an Oxford style. She does have that cap toe, a little bit of broguing detail, amazing burnishing, and multiple different textures and materials. You've got a suede, sort of multicolored rainbow. Thank you, Dora. Look at the rainbow colors inside this leather print here, and then you can see how fabulous the ombre stitching is here. Here you have your contrast floral design in a red that looks really pretty with the camel. Look at the brown. So the brown is a little bit more tonal, and I'm going to talk about the brown in a minute. And here is also your black. So the black is gray, and it also has that rainbow look in there. So the colors are great. But I'm going to leave this brown out now, because look at her with this new bag that you haven't seen yet. This is HB Chartres. Oh, we did show you her earlier in the purple. But here she is in that amazing, amazing deep, dark, rich chocolate brown. So we really love her, and you can see laser cutting. You can see lots of compartments. She's got 2 upper zipped compartments, a front and also a back. But remember, don't forget to check out our handbag video that we've done for you, and you'll see all the details of all the bags. Next style is Debbie Harry. So there's a flashback for those of you who've been around a while, like I have. Debbie Harry would definitely wear these, and I actually think she would still be wearing them. She's super cool, as we know her as Blondie, and you can see that these hand-painted flower designs on the front are super cool with that scalloped edge. She is a hook and loop Mary Jane, and I want to turn her around. Look at the heel, right? Look, as Frances turns around, you can see the heel is also hand-painted, and she's got great coloration. The camel is a little bit more tonal, but the navy and black, as you can see from the flowers on the rose, is just gorgeous. And then, of course, your camel, as mentioned, is just a little bit more tonal. Again, all year rounders, and I think that you can pretty much command attention when you walk through the room, and I'm going to show you here. Let's look at this next style. The bag that you've seen earlier in both a camel and also in the olive. She's HB Cantor. Look at how amazing she looks with Debbie Harry. So even though the flowers are slightly different, the colors are the same, so they blend really beautifully. I'm wild for this bag. I think she's got just the right size and shape, so you wear her crossbody or you wear her over your shoulder. I think she's super duper and can be worn all year round as well. Also in that same construction, which we measured before, so she's got a 3-inch pitch, is style Mesapica. So Mesapica is a bootie with all hand painting flowers along the sides. You can see her there. Oh, that's perfect. Look at how nice the burnishing effect came out in all of the colors. So your Bordeaux, we've been showing you a lot of Bordeaux. She's very, very neutral until you get, you know, she matches everything, and then you can see all the beautiful details of coloration, not only in the side, but also in the heel, and even when we get to the inside, you see that contrast, sort of beigey contrasting on all 3 of the colors. There she is in the blue with your burnished toe and also heel, and in the beige as well. So that's style Mesapica. And we get into something a little bit lower, a little bit more funky, a little bit more psychedelic, I might say. So Carnival is super cool. I don't even know how else to describe her. She's also part of that gender fluidity. The laces you can tuck in, you can leave them out, you can tie them around the ankle, you can do whatever you want. But this particular style, Carnival, has really cool eyelets at the top, almost a work boot style. She's got an extended welt. She's not as heavy as she looks, but she does have that rubber bottom, so she's really, really comfortable. Look at all the fabulous paint. So between the laser cut and the painting, this Carnival L'Artiste hand painting, one of a kind, is amazing. You have almost like a sunburst effect at the top. She's contrasted at the collar. She does have your pull tabs. And then when you take a tour of her around, you've got that amazing sort of psychedelic, I think that's a good word. You have a psychedelic look on the top when you look down, blast from the past. And then even the inside laser cutting has some burnishing and also some amazing coloration and a contrast there. We're going to show you the next style, which is a sibling. She's an engineer style, cool vibes. She is super cool. She's 3 colors. There you go. Look at that, a black, a navy, and as you can see on Liz's foot, you've got the camel. Then I'm going to show you some, I don't know how you say it, the coup de grace, the cherry on top of the whipped cream as far as what goes on after this cool vibes. She's a little bit more higher, like almost like an engineer style boot. She's got these pretty, pretty buckles here that you can see, and the hand painting, the ruching, the rubber bottom, that cool girl vibe. You can see, I'm going to show you, I'm going to open up this black so you can see the colorations of the paint. Here's your blue coloration, and you can see it there, all the pretty paint that you saw on Liz's foot. And look, I'm going to bring in this next bag. I'm going to push this back, and I'm going to push these over. And then I'm going to hold this little girl here for the blue. I'm going to take the black out so you can really focus on what we've got going on here. Look at this. Are these not the coolest things you've ever seen? So you have your 2 boots, your cool vibes. This is HB Artisan. You saw one earlier with daisies, but this has that larger design that matches exactly these boots. And I'm telling you, you step out, your customer steps out on these, this is a wowza. This is your showstopper. This is the one that you bring in your belly sizes, you double up on all those sizes. This is the one that you put in the window. This is the one that your gals have to have. This is part of what we were talking about earlier, where you have to start carrying things when business gets a little wonky. You have to start carrying things in the store that they don't have in their closet. You have to give them reason to buy. You want to give them reason to buy, and you want to give them reason to keep coming back to see what other kind of cool things you're going to bring into the store. So that's my spiel on that one. And your next style is shot put. Shot put is also super cool, and there's something really interesting about her that I need to point out. So aside from her being a backstrap clog, as you can see, which is obvious. She's pretty lightweight. She's got a more cool chick bottom. She's got a little bit of a sawtooth going on there. But she's got a convertible back strap. So you can take her off for the gals that don't need her. Some gals really need a back strap because they need to do the grippies with their toe. They can't do them so well. They slip out. But we have this convertible strap that you'll be able to wear on or off, and that's what makes her just a little bit more special and something to talk about. The colorations are super cool. This is really a navy purple gray with an underlay of metallic pewter. And then the mint with the Bordeaux here, this has an underlay of gold metallic. So there's a lot going on here. We love them very much, and we also wanted to bring her in a sister in style that we call Busy Bee. So Busy Bee she's a little bit of a younger model, or somebody who is young at heart. She's Mary Jane, right? A little bit more of an aggressive bottom. She's hook and loop. Your foot nestled right in there with the same elements as what we just showed you with the overlay. So they're all hand painted with all those pretty details of the flowers, but you've got your two different coloration underlay, your pewter in the black, that's your metallic, and in the Bordeaux you have your gold underlay. Really special, just something a little bit added so that your customers can look down and feel such joy. We had a style, and we're going to show her to you next, that was a little taller, and we were really overwhelmed with the reorders that we had on her and how much everybody loved her, young, old, in between, all ages and ethnicities. And we wanted to bring her down into a little bit of a lower booty, and we call her Braza. So Braza remember earlier on in the presentation we showed you that really pretty salsa shoe, the Adidora, with this pretty velvet lined in the gold. Well, we brought that same dressy material, and we sort of brought her down into a more casual style in the Braza with the multiple buckles. So we have her in a velvet in the navy color, and that same tapestry that we showed you earlier in Siren, so that you could pick up both of the colors. So you have her both in a black and a navy, and I'm going to leave the navy out here to show you HB Zen and how pretty she looks with this. Like, you can see how smushy this one is. It's all leather. The whip stitching on the top, she's got a little bit of a scoop. She's a little bit of a hobo style. The double strap, so you can wear her short close to the body, or you can wear her in the adjustable crossbody that comes off strap with some braiding. But I just wanted to point out how pretty the cutouts looked with the actual carving of Braza. So it was a really nice combination with the HB Zen, and that's a nice combination for you. We've done so well with these chunky boots that we show you, and we're coming up with some of the best sellers that we've had in the line that you continue to support, and we thank you very much for that. This is style Severity. Severity is really lightweight based on what she looks like. She looks a little bit chunky and heavy, but she's not. She's got studding details right across that cap toe, and the leather that you see here is almost like a paper bag leather. She's got some texture to her, and you can see the studding detail all the way around the front, and also the back yoke design also, and that she's enveloped in all of that yoking. She's got the pull tabs. She is all leather and mixed in with some tapestry. So there you have Severity. And then the next style, this is the one that I was talking about earlier, that Heil. So the higher style of Braza, this is Brazen. So Brazen has the multicolored straps that we really loved and we thought was super cool. You can see them when I open them up. And there you have her on Francis's foot in the black color with the navy, and then also this really pretty gray color with the pink. And Brazen is continuing to retail for us, and she has just that really cool girl engineer look. Next style is Limitless. So I really like Limitless a lot. Again, very lightweight. She has almost like this what do we call her? Almost like a placket in the front that comes around. She does, like a shield almost. She does buckle in here so that you can hide the laces underneath here. These are functional buckles, and you can see that she's got a little bit of metallic Also in the velvet here. Super cool inside zip. There's not a lot to say about her because she really speaks for herself, doesn't she? And her welt is also studded. So that is style Limitless. And then our next style, which is our #1 style, ranked #1, is Fantastic. And you can see why we called her Fantastic, because she really is fantastic. So she is sort of an engineer style, I would say, like a work boot style. She's also gender fluid. Super cool colorations. What you see on Liz is the red with some purple and black, and that's all that nice tapestry embroidery. This is all silk embroidery in there, which we really covet and love. And you also have her in a black and also in this amazing brown. So there are your 3 colors. And they look really, really pretty on the selling floor, right? Because they're colorful. Your customers will just walk right up to them. If you've only tried 1 or 2 colors, now you know that she's worthy of having all 3 colors on the selling floor. Next style is Rug Up, another basic best style, a best winner for us. And this she's ranked #6. So Rug Up has wonderful studding detail. She's got the flat parachute spots that you can see not only across the front part of the cap toe, but also in the back, all the way around the back. She's got that really pretty laser cut right on the toe along with the burnishing, and we added a new color for you. We added this fabulous slate. So she's kind of like a gray slate that you would see outside on your patio. There was something really special about her with the contrasting, that yin and yang that we talked about as far as trending, that contrasting sole, that rugged sole, and that is Rug Up. Remember that style that we showed you earlier in Bridie with that pretty floral design? Well, that was a little bit dressier, and we made her a bit more casual. We took her down into a work boot style cordia. So we have that double row of studs on the embellished zipper, so she is more decorative, but you do have the inside zip, of course, for easy in and out. But I love the fact that she's got the great burnishing coloration. She's got that gold contrasting, or that antique brass contrasting. Take a look at the heels. So we carved the heels. Look at them. Aren't they great? So the flower design on the heel goes all the way around, both on the inside and the outside. And that's just another element of what makes her so special, and that's style cordia. Avra Rose, she's your top 15. What we love about her is the decorative outside zip that goes all the way around. So you can see it's decorative, and she comes all the way up the side and also up the front. She is available in both black and like a dark navy with denim inlay. Pretty, right? So you can see all of them. It's like a really shiny sort of suede, printed suede color. It's almost like the Aurora Borealis look, what you see here. And I can't believe I said that without stuttering. Marty has been a key item for us, and we spiffed her up a little with a little bit metallic. So this is Marty Met from Metallic. Look how pretty the Bordeaux is on Liz's foot. And that's, so I'm gonna, since she's wearing that, I'm just gonna push her to the back. The brown is so, so rich, and she's got all those really nice, pretty metallic red and contrasting brown roses with a little bit of a silver in there. You've got your black, and then of course you've got your navy that really, really shows up nice with the metallic flowers. And the heel, as you can see, each of the heels are also wrapped with a little bit of a stud detailing right on the sides, both sides, inside and out. That little bit of stud detailing is on the edges of those wrapped heel. And the last part of this is, again, remember, anytime you see laces, you know that she's adjustable, and you just zip yourself into them afterwards. And that's Marty Met. Because Marty was such a success for us, we wanted to do a high boot, and we did last season, we did style Keisha. This season we did Keisha Fall. And you know why we called her Fall? Because of all the beautiful, beautiful, rich, burnt leaf colors that you see when you go leaf peeping up into the northeast or in the northwest, and you see all those gorgeous, gorgeous colors in the woods with the trees changing colors. So that's why we called her Keisha Fall. And what we really want to point out here to you, and I'm gonna, since you have the black on Liz's foot, I'm gonna take that away. Look at the buckle. So we have a really, really pretty large embellished buckle with a lot of detailing there. She is adjustable so that once you lace, it's a very good strong. So you have your hook and loop going on there. She also, and I'm going to turn this around, look at, she's stretched. So not only does that buckle, that strap cover the top part of the lacing if you decide to tuck her in there, but she stretches with you so that she's adjustable in so many ways, not only with the laces, but also you can move around that buckle so that you can cover up those laces if you have them, if you need to cinch her in and you want to tuck those laces in there, or you want to open them up all the way, you don't have to feature that, you can just tuck them under there. But the colors, right? Aren't those colors amazing? I really love this style. I think, aside from the all-day comfort of the Marty silhouette, she's just super cute. Mastella, in that similar construction, which is a key construction for us, we wanted to do a little shooty for you. So because some girls prefer to wear shoes as opposed to boots, right? Hand-painted details on the outside. She's got a little bit of a hook and loop that covers your stretch gusset so that you can get in and out. She's on both sides. So you can easily get in and out of her, and then you cover that up and you're ready to go. The heel, I also want to point out that she's got laser designed all around on the inside and outside of Mastella's heel. Martinella. So Martinella is similar to Marty construction. She's a little bit lower, but what makes her so special is that she's got these really sweet flowers on the side. So there was something really feminine about feminizing a more, sort of work boot style, even though Marty really was one of our best sellers. But we wanted to just spiff her up a little bit with these beautiful leather flowers that are very, very architectural and very dimensional, and the colors are fabulous. So you've got your dark red, and you've got your black, and then of course you have your brown. The browns are really trending. And then I want Dor to come in a little bit closer so that you can actually see. Look at the butterflies here. So the design inside this leather, see? Isn't that great? That you have just so many wonderful subtle details. We really want your gals to feel so great in the Laura T styles, and that's why we spend so much time on all the details, including this little pull-up tab in the back. Tia has been in the line, and she's going to continue to stay in the line because she's been retailing so well. She has more of that English vibe, and you're going to start to see a lot of that, Western and English, both. And we added a new color here in this camel, but the brown, the Bordeaux, and the black are still trending really strongly. You can see that asymmetrical buckle right in the front. It's an inside zip, so she's easy in and out. She's sort of that more subtle Laura T style. This is a suede front. She's got a little bit of a design on there. Oh, you can really see here how pretty the metallic is on this. So you see how you can see how the light catches her, right, on both colors, both the black and the Bordeaux. They all have that, but I think you can see them best here. And that is style Tia. Because of the success of that low sort of English riding vibe, we did Superb. Superb is getting a superb reaction in the market. Everybody's really digging her, and the reason I think is because she's got that low dimensional heel. She's two-tone. So the heel, you can see her on Liz's foot, she's got a tan and a wood tone, and on the navy it's navy and wood tone, and on the black it's black and wood tone. So it's a two-tone going on there. You've got a great strap going around asymmetrically there. So she is adjustable. She's got a solid toe, a solid leather toe and strap, and then she's got different colorations in these suedes. So you have 3 different colorways. They are all absolutely worthy of space on the floor, and the welt is a great sort of studded welt in a long cylinder type pewter inlay. Copine. Look at her. She's really pretty. She's just a really pretty booty. As we get closer and we talk about some of the details here, aside from the beautiful mixture of colors, you've got a little bit of camel, gray, beige, You've got carving suedes, you've got solid ombres, you've got, look at this pretty carved suede, and that's in the camel. And when we get to the color that Frances is wearing, you see the different charcoals and the browns and the bordeaux and the camels, and they all just work beautifully together. This is a stretch front, so these have a little bit of a stretch. It's an inside zip. They've got a splayed out comfortable heel, and then you have your grays. So your tonal grays, your blacks, your charcoals, really, really pretty copine. And that's been in our line and continues to retail and reorder. Georgiana, also a key item for us. She's been in the line and continues to stay in the line, and you can see why. She's just a go-to style. Every gal needs a bootie like this in her closet. The ombre on the front toes with the contrast rainbow stitching, which is what we're known for. You've got your contrast carved belt, you've got your inside zip, you've got your back carved heels. Lots going on here, and yet she's very subtle in a tonal sort of way, right? Another sort of English vibe is a tall boot we're calling Van Eyck. Van Eyck is superb for us. She's been an amazing reorder style. She comes in 3 colors, the brown, the navy, and the black. All 3 colors are equally as good. So somebody once said, well, what's the best color? I'm like, oh my God, I think they're all pretty equal. You're gonna start to see, I mean, a lot of people wear with their denims, they tuck them in, they wear them with their apparel. The browns are really trending high right now. And then you also see black. A lot of people just love their black. So what's going on here? You've got your decorative outside zip. You've got your lucky horseshoe buckles. You've got your buckle across the front, adjustability, of course, and then your inside zip. Okay, she's got metallic, she's got velvet, she's got leather, she's got hand tooling, she's got it all. Next style is branch out, and she's available in 5 colors. We're going to put 2 in the front, and we'll put 3 in the back. Oh, I think you can get them all in here, right, Dor? Okay. So look at the great coloration we have here. So she's definitely an engineer style. She's got, you know, some sort of that tough chick prettiness about her, and yet at the top of each one you see that the feminine part of her. She's got a little bit of a sexy up top collar. She's got studding detail both at the collar, on the engineer type strap, and all along the back. She's got really pretty laser cutting. Look at that. You can see it especially in this beige color, and she's just a really cool bootie. That when I was talking earlier about the femininity of her is with the pretty flower leather print at the top, and that style branch out. So this is a stylized Mary Jane type of a clog, and this is Bridget. Bridget has been doing super well for us as far as bookings this season. We've got a lot of people that love her for a lot of reasons, and one of the reasons is comfort. One of the reasons she's got, I can't even tell you how comfortable she is from heel to toe. She's got like so much padding in there, it's not even funny. She's hook and loop, she's Mary Jane, so she's trend right there. She's clogged, she's got that wooden clog look, but the heel is actually laser cut, right? Can you see that? So there's a floral design on the heel, and then when you get to the uppers, look how pretty I'm gonna show the flowers here. Look how pretty that really sunburst flower effect is of all the petals. So you've got burnishing, you've got almost like little eyes with eyebrows on her in the laser cuts in the front, very stylized. And you've got this amazing heel. So you've got all of this going on in one, and the all-day comfort is amazing. So you've got the clog with the Mary Jane strap, and then you have an open clog, and that's Callie Rowe. And Callie Rowe has one more color we're going to show you as soon as we talk about her. She's got the carving on the outside, so she's tonal. But what we also did was we gave you a braided buckle. So the braided buckle is decorative. You can see how tonal and pretty she is, and the ombre effect of the burnishing is super cool. And she has that same pretty design of the laser cutting on the heel. How cool that is, right? So, and now we're going to show you that black color. So she comes in 4 colors, and you see her on the screen, and there she is, Callie Rowe Black. Okay. Next style is Danuela. Mary Jane's still trending. They're going to be in the market forever and ever and ever. And here you have her in at a little bit more aggressive bottom. So she's very flexible. She's a rubber bottom. She's got studs right in the middle of the back of the heel. So she's got a leather strip in the back of the heel, and that, thank you, Dora, and that is studded with sort of a yin and yang, up and down daisy effect with that stud in the middle of the flower. Cool, right? So you can really get a good idea. You can really see that burnished effect and that pretty embellished strap. As we get to the front, you see pretty dainty, for a more rugged Mary Jane look, you see a really dainty flower right across the top. And remember those handbags that we showed you earlier with the pretty dainty flowers? These are a perfect match to those as well. She has a sibling. The sibling is Noriella. Noriella is one of my favorites, and I'm not sure why she's a favorite of mine. I mean, I've been wearing engineer boots for, since the 70s, and I'm so glad that they're trending really strong. But see, she's a shootie. And so when I don't really feel like wearing a bootie or putting on something, I like the fact that this is a shootie, and she has hair on hide. Check this out. I know Dora's gonna get a nice close shot in there for you. So she's got studs. She's got that engineer strap for that buckle. And you can see the carved, oh, that's the perfect shot. You can see the carving. That's all hair on hide with sort of a Southwest design carved into them, right? Super cool. I absolutely love this. I love the fact that she's rugged as a shoe. She's an engineer shoe, and she's an inside zip also. Look at that. So you can get her easy on, easy off, and then you have the stretch goring on the outside to make her even more comfortable. And as we get into more of our comfort series right now, you've got Sincerity. Sincerity, I'm not going to call her a sneaker because she's more of a casual shoe, but check out this footbed. Holy moly, look at this. She's got more padding than, I can't say how much I used to pad myself as a child. So she's got more padding in that shoe than ever before. She's got that zip that goes right. Once you lace yourself in there, you zip yourself in finally, and you're in there for good. Lots of pretty flowers, those daisies, very dainty. Padding all around the collar, the sides, the back, and also a little bit of padding on that tongue. But she is the epitome of comfort. And let's not forget about that natural, organic outsole. Not really a skimmer, but it's sort of a ballerina loafer type style, which she's got an inside stretch gore. This is Modesty. Modesty has beautiful, beautiful hand-painted flowers, great colorations. She's an all-year-rounder. I like the fact that, I'm going to show it to you here, she's got that top upper that is stitched right to the bottom of this construction. She's super comfortable. She's got amazing padding, amazing arch support, and I just can't talk enough about the comfort ability of Style and Modesty and how you can wear her, especially if you're traveling and you're on cobblestones, how comfortable she'll be. And then you can even wear her a little bit dressier. Next style is Priella. So Priella also has those same sort of stitched upper to the outsole. This outsole is a little bit more edgy. She has what we're calling almost like not exactly a sawtooth bottom, but kind of a little bit of a sawtooth in the front. And then she has these really cool vertical designs etched right into the outsole. She's got double stretched gore here. She's got beautiful, beautiful floral and butterfly design in the front. She's edged in a contrast piping leather, of course. I like everything about Priella. I like that she comes up far on the vamp, and I like that she's got that double stretch gore for added comfort. Another key style for us is Style Lada. Lada's been in the line, and she continues to retail. What I like about her, and I want to point out to her, is the mixed media. You've got a cap toe, you've got flowers, you've got a contrast next color, you've got stretch goring on the outside, and you've got your zipper inside for easy in and out. Another easy slip-on style for us is Anawan. Again, another stretched double gore. She's got padding not only in the front of the vamp, but all the way around the entire outside of the collar. You can see that it's really nicely padded all the way around. The hand-painted design and all of the roses and the leaves are really, really pretty, very attractive, very, very simple style, all-day comfort, and something, again, that would be great for travel, great for your everyday casual shoe, something that you would enjoy wearing all year round, every day and day in and day out. Chesapeake, rank number 11. We love, love, love Chesapeake for her comfort. We love the fact that she's got a decorative outside zipper that you can see here. And the zipper, look at this, I'm going to show it to you in the olive. So the zipper, not only is she decorative on the outside, but she travels all the way around, not only the front, but also the back, into an actual functioning zipper on the inside. So she's got a really cool design there. She's a lot more complicated than she looks. We try to make her look very classic, but because of that zipper design all the way around and the contrast underneath yoking here, she's super cool. Also, let's not forget about that really nice ruching with the great ombre effect of the burnishing. Look at this sneaker. So this is Nvidia. We always love to mix our leathers and our tapestries and our silks and all of those really nice materials that we use with leathers and suedes. So this is a metallic suede. You have her both in a coppery color and also in a black. The laces are also metallic-y. This tapestry design is super, super cool. She's kind of got like a chenille feel to her. But look at the outsole. So the outsole is printed all the way around in a blending, contrasting design that I think really is spectacular. So you have her both in a higher tapestry, so you have a little bit of a lift and almost a little bit of a rocker bottom in the back. And we're going to show you her in a little bit of a lower silhouette, but before we do that, we're going to show you Dallin. Dallin is super pretty, really feminine, lots of flowers. We love that we found these great floral outsoles. Look how pretty she looks on Liz's foot. And the velvet upper is a burnout burnout velvet with the metallic laces. She does have a removable footbed, so if you need to put your own orthotics in there, you can. Look at the padding. Holy mazzoli. This is padded all the way around the collar, all the way around the tug. She is really, really a fun, joyful sneaker style, and we like to call her casual because we're not really wearing our sneakers as much as we used to, are we? We really wanted to sort of dress up again, and this one also has that functional zipper, so once you lace yourself up in there, you're good to go. Giovanna. So Giovanna comes in 3 colorways. She comes in a bronze. Look at how cool she is. She does have the removable footbed. I'm going to tuck her back in there. Lots of padding. A really fun newspaper print type outsole. This is all velvet inlay with the leather. She's got metallic bronzy gold all the way around, matching the outsole. The purple with the black and the pink is really, really pretty. And we did her in an animal print too. So this is Giovanna Leo. She's got this fabulous gold outlined animal print all the way around, and she blends beautifully with the outsole, with that fabulous little newsprint outsole that has some olives and browns and blacks. She's a zip, so once you lace yourself in there, you're good to go. I'm not going to open her up because I think you know what I mean. This next style, remember we showed you the little platform with the tapestry, but here she is on a flat bottom. And I really like the flat bottom. I also like the fact that the flat bottom, can you see the rose design on there? Look at how pretty that is. So the flat bottom has also the zip, so you lace yourself in and you're good to go however you need to. 3 colors. You can wear her with everything. The tapestry is a mixture of browns and olives and camels. You've got your brown, your navy, and also your black combo. And with our signature rainbow stitching all the way around. Lots of padding, not only in the back collar, but also the sides and also the tongue. In the same construction as we just showed you, this is Danley Bloom. This is a carryover. She just continues to sell for us and for you because you keep reordering her, so thank you. We've got 4 colors available here, 5 colors actually, with the red on Liz's foot. Black, navy, olive, and camel. You've got a rose floral design in the front. You've got your signature rainbow stitching all around the welt. Lots of padding. You've got your zipper, easy in, easy out entry, lacing for adjustability, and a just super cool bloom flower design. Look at these furry babies. So ski après. That's how you say that, ski après. So that's after ski. So we wanted to take the trend that's wearing your fur-lined sort of slippers that at one time were inside and now we're wearing them outside all the time. We wanted to take ski après and give her something special. So not only does she have hand painting flowers inlaid in between the genuine suede, but she's genuine shearling as well. She has a lace front. She's got whip stitching all the way around the front, the stitching on the front as far as on top of the vamp. But we love the hand painting and that hand carved design all the way around in this genuine shearling. She is as soft and comfortable and smushy as can be. We also did her in a slip-on, so we called her Slider. Slider, oh, head to toe, all inside this genuine shearling. Oh, I can't get my hands out. They're so soft in there. So genuine shearling in Slider. So she's an indoor-outdoor, of course. She's got, again, the hand tool design all the way around. Your whip stitching, you've got a double whip stitch design that encases all of that hand-tooled and hand-painted work. And she has a really pretty sweet bow in the front. You can see she's either in the tan or in the black, and she's so cozy. We continue this look with the Brandy Gloss. So what makes her gloss is the fact that the front is all of that hand-painted. So even when you see, and she looks like she's a solid, she's actually hand-painted because the leathers come in a more neutral tone, and then we hand-paint her, and we give her that nice sheen, that protective coating on her, and that's where you get that beautiful high and low and the coloration because it's all hand-rubbed. So Brandy Gloss has the pull tab in the back. She has your genuine leather in the front, your genuine shearling inside, your suede collar, and look in the back. She's all hand-tooled and hand-painted. And that's your gloss. Here is your Brandy Curly, and we named her Curly because she has the genuine shearling that curls right around the upper part of the collar. This is all suede, and then you have your hand-tooled and your hand-painted flower design in the back, and there's your Curly. And last but not least is Brandy in her purest form. She's got all genuine suede around the front. She's got your genuine shearling. She's got a cotton canvas upper in the top. She's got your pull tab in the back so that you can pull her on very, very easily. And that genuine shearling all the way on the inside, front head to toe. And look at the gray, which is a quite different color, right? Not a lot of gray in the market. And then, of course, your chocolate and your beige. Okay, Desi, top 15, you guys, and we appreciate that you keep reordering her and keeping her coming, and look at all the colors. So she is a bouquet. You could run her in all of your colors, a bouquet of roses. Look at her. All the colors can be run. You can run all the colors year round. We can do some high shades in the orange and the yellow. You can mix your beige in with your navy and your black for more tonal colors. These are your more, I'm going to lay them out this way. Perhaps your darker shades here. You've got your two-tone black multi, your red, black, purple, and navy, and then you have some lighter shades that you can run all year round. So there you have almost like 2 different assortments, but you can run them all year round because it's a key item for us. We're in stock, we're open stock, we're in stock. We carry these for you, and we appreciate that you keep reordering. And that is our number 14 style Desi. Anastella, light as a feather, like really literally like a feather. You won't even know you have her on. She's like an indoor-outdoor type style, and she has like a sherpa on the inside. She's edged. She's an open clog, but I'm gonna have Dora really come in close to here because what's really unusual about Anastella is that she's got these great leather flowers on top, and she's over on top like an embellished on top of a sort of a twill colored rainbow design satiny silky tapestry. So it's all of the above and edged in leather. So you have your tool design leather there. You've got your embellished pretty flowers. There's a great shot of the underneath material that these pretty leather flowers are sitting on with your almost like a little jewel on top that's surrounded by antique brass. So super cool, very lightweight. You're going to want to live in these. You're going to want to wear them in the house. You're going to want to wear them out. You're never going to even remember that you have them on because they're so lightweight and so cozy. Another key item for us is Style Gloss Pansy. And you can see cool basic colors. They're all year round. Great foot coverage. You can see on Liz's foot, it's got that rubber bottom in the back where it's almost like a driver bottom. Beautiful ombre looks as far as the burnishing effects. Really kind of partial to this style because of the flexibility of the outsole, the comfort. She's a Mary Jane style. And the back, the reason she's called Gloss Pansy is because of all the pansy hand-painted and hand-carved designs in the back. So she's an all-year-rounder. You can carry her all year round, and I know that your gals love her because of the reorders that we get, and they come back for multiple colorations once they try her once. Labora Delight, we have her in two color stories, sort of your darks and more of your lights. I absolutely love this white color. I will wear her all summer long, and in Florida we can wear her in the winter as well. She does have an incredible removable footbed with a great arch cookie in there. But she also comes in a beige, a camel, the Bordeaux is really pretty, this gray, black, and navy. And you can see how beautifully she will look on the selling floor. She's got twin stretch gores, so she's easy in and out. Wonderful foot coverage, and a super cool bottom. You can see all that great, almost like a crazy racetrack going on the bottom. And that's Labora Delight. She came after Labora. So Labora was our key item, and you can see why. She's laser cut with an underlay, so she's leather on top of leather. So not only does she have that tonal laser cut here, but she also has a little bit of etching design. And she's contrast stitched. She's got the key double goring, padded footbeds, also padded collars, and you can see that the great bottom. So when your customers pick her up in the store, they're going to get a really nice, delightful little bottom look as well. Clogs, my favorite. I live in them. Mary Jane style with hook and loop. This is the derivative of Chino and Burbank. And for those of you who have run Chino and Burbank over the years, I like to refer to them as the marshmallow footbed. Because once you put your foot inside this footbed, she is just a sinking, wonderful, supportive, arch support cookie, soft, cushioning marshmallow, if that makes sense. So we have multiple colors here. We have 4 colors. We have the red, black, camel, and this really pretty turquoise. So I'll wear the turquoise all year round here. I do live in this style. I have them for a while. She is that hook and loop as mentioned earlier, and that is Flowchino. New style is closed up. She's Mama Tosh. She is a Mary Jane style, but not just any Mary Jane. We wanted to do something a little bit different, so we gave her an asymmetrical look. And as you can see, she's got the single strap closure with the double strap look. So how cute is that? She's got an asymmetrical 2-piece front vamp. She is contrast stitched. She's got all this great padding on the collar, and this is our famous Chino Burbank construction. And here's the Chino. which you all know and love, and thank you for your support on her. She has that great stretch little gore there. She's got little etch details, contrast white stitching. She's an all-dayer. A lot of the gals wear her in the nursing profession and also in restaurants because they're on their feet all day. They have good grippies on the bottom. Same thing with Burbank. And Burbank, and we're only showing you some of the colors here, is a closed-up style, also with the same elements. It's the marshmallow construction, and as you can see, she's ranked number 2. So, there you have the Fall 2025 L'Artiste collection, but we have more. There's more. And Larry's going to come and introduce our indie collection, which was made especially for you. And he'll explain all of the great possibilities for you with the indie collection and why it's so special.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Laura, thank you for a great presentation, as usual. Much appreciated. So this year, coming up for Fall Winter 2025, we developed a special program just for our independent channel customers. And that program is called our Indie Collection. It's a select group of shoes, a curated assortment that is designed to give you incredible margins. IMUs are at 70%. They will be MAP protected items. They will not be available to sell on Amazon. Yes, you can sell them on your own website, but no Amazon sales, no third-party sales anywhere. Additionally, they will not be on our own direct-to-consumer site, which is the springstepshoes.com, so they won't be available there. So they're exclusive to the independent retailer as something where they have, get these extra margins, and of course, it's a great program for you guys to really, like I said, get great margins and have your own unique special product. So with that being said, I wanted to also tell you there is a minimum required on this. So it's 12 pair minimum for per style and color. So it's open stock. You can pick your 12 pair any run that you would like, and then once you've reached the 12 pair minimum in a style and a color, then you can fill in open stock with 2 pair, 3 pair, whatever you needed to do. But it's 12 pair minimum open stock per style and per color. So in order to track the presentation and follow along, we're going to run you through where you can find the Indie catalog. And so with the help of Doug here, we're going to go ahead and here. So you're going to go on to RepSpark. You get yourself signed in. And then you're going to go to the Catalogs and Assortments tab. You click there. All right. And then you're going to go to Shared Assortments. My Assortments, I'm sorry. And then you're going to see right there is the Indie catalog. And if you would go ahead and open that up for everybody. And there you go. So as you will notice, this catalog is inclusive of Spring Step styles as well as the L'Artiste styles. So as Laura goes through this, you guys can follow along with the L'Artiste collection and make your selections. So if you have any questions regarding the Indie collection, certainly reach out to your sales reps or call us up here at the office at customer service. We can all assist in any way. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Laura. Laura, ready to show them the Indie collection. All right.
Hi again. So isn't that great about the Indie collection? We're going to go through it. We're going to show you some of the styles that we actually created just for you and for your cash register. Okay, we're going to start with the first style, which is a clog. It is on our favorite and best-selling construction, the Chino collection. This is called Sova. So we have 3 colors in Sova. What you see on Model's Foot right now is the black, and Some of the details here is we've almost got like this little flame effect as far as the laser cutting, and there's a little bit of perforation going on. There is a decorative, actually, strap with a decorative buckle and also a stretch inside gore. And Dora's going to show us the new red color that's on the way. It's coming, and there she is. So you have the three colors, the black, the navy, and also the red. And that's your clog in an open style. And then our next style is style shaded. So in much fashion as Bergbank, which is our number 2 style, we gave you a more high style in something we were calling shaded. Shaded has a really, really pretty hand-painted upper, and she's got that Western style yoke design, which studs, so she's really, really trend right. She's got a decorative buckle on the end of this decorative strap with an inside zip. So there's 3 colors here as well. There's the brown, as you see here. There's the beige on Frances's foot, and then you're going to see the black right here. So you have the 3 colors in both an open clog and also in this closed shaded clog. Next style is more of a dress casual style. We wear her dressy. She's Sweet Nora. And we love everything about Sweet Nora. We love the construction. You can see she's got that splayed sort of salsa heel, but one with a little bit more oomph. She's got a little bit more chunkiness to her in that stacked heel. She's got that open vintage peep toe look effect in not only the front that you can see here, 4 little open peep toes, but also right in the inside there. You can see her. Can you see that? Oh, there, you can see her on Liz's foot. Look at how pretty that, sort of like 2 daisy petals that look like on the outside. So she's a combination of your Mary Jane strap, but she really is a T-strap, so she has that vintage feel. Contrasting rainbow stitching all around, not only on the uppers, but on the sides, and you can just wear her all day long for comfort, and look at the hand tooling designs on the back. So Sweet Nora has a partner in crime, and she is called Caden. Caden is an Oxford style, more menswear inspired, so she's more of that gender neutral. There's 3 colorations here. She's got the gray, she has a camel, and also this really, really pretty navy. I love her. Look how pretty she is on the foot. She has a slight platform in the front, and she has that great splayed, chunky, leather-topped, stacked heel. She's got this floral design here. She's got a metallic upper. She's got a spat front with your perfed toe. I just think she's super cool. And that's style Caden. Duju is a little booty with a scalloped upper. She's got sort of a Western influence, if you can see from that heel. She's got the lace effect. So what you haven't seen too much in the regular line is a lot of laces, and I know that our gals really love in this height, I should say. Okay, most of them are more booties, but you have an inside zip. So of course, once you're laced in, you zip yourself in for good, and then you can see the pretty, pretty laser cut and that very subtle ombre effect with the burnishing and the very, very subtle contrast colors in the flower. You have 4 colorations here, your Bordeaux or your mahogany color, navy, black, and camel. And don't forget to look at the pricing that you see on the screen. So what happens is you can see what your MSRP is and what a great margin opportunity that is for you. Next style, Faruco, is available in 2 colors. So we have both camels showing because we did not have the olive. We're going to show you a slide for the olive. But just to talk about some of the details, again, she's got that great Western-inspired heel. The heel will be slightly darker. She's got a stretch gore on the outside with a really pretty simple buckle. Now the buckle strap goes all the way around and actually has a keeper in the back. And of course you have your inside zipper and your floral tonal leather. And here Dora's going to show you what the olive looks like. Isn't that pretty? I think she's really, really pretty. Next style, we have 4 colors also. What we're going to show you is 3, and then we're going to get one on the screen for you. This is Guevara. Guevara is one of our key constructions, and you're familiar with this, of course, you've got a little sexy dip on the outside with a pretty embellished antique button. But what is really special about Guevara is the fact that she's got this really, really cool sort of splayed, psychedelic little pin dot design. So she sort of ebbs and flows. That's a great shot. Thank you, Dora. She ebbs and flows with that great pin dot design, and she is all underlaid. So she is, even though she's a pin dot upper, she is not see-through on the inside. Look at that really nice, really pretty ombre design there with a solid collar. So you have the other two colors that you haven't seen yet, and they are Bordeaux and Navy. So 4 colors total, and that is Guevara. The last style in our indie collection, last but not least, is Danny. Danny's one of my favorite embroideries because she's a simple front as far as silhouette, because she's almost got that sort of engineer work boot style, but there's nothing simple about Danny at all. She's got metallic floral leather uppers. She's got tapestry shafts. She's got floral backs as far as leather that matches the front, and then she's got inside zips, so she is easily adjustable. So once you lace her up in the front, you just zip yourself in there. She's got contrasting lace borders, and then look at the outsole. So she's got a really nice rubber, sort of not really aggressive, but a little bit of aggressiveness in the front underneath the foot of the bed. So she's got nice rubber traction, but she's got a little daisy design, leather design all the way around the entire outsole. So I think that's really, really fun. And that's style Danny. So there's your indie collection. She's very, very tight. She's really succinct. She gives you a little bit of dress, a little bit of casual. It allows you to be really more exclusive as far as the styles in the marketplace. And that should be a real advantage for you. What'd you think? We're going to go straight into kids, and wait till you see the kids line. So the reason we created this was because we had a lot of requests for matching mother-daughter looks. And we tested the waters a few years ago, and it was very exciting. But now we're really even more excited because we have our big girl looks, our big grandma looks, and now we have our little girl looks to match. So we're going to show you some styles that will blend right back into what we've shown you in some of our women's styles that we showed you earlier. And you have the opportunity for even more multiple sales. If there's something that you like, you just bring it in a range for your kids to match and merchandise it with your women's styles. And our first style is a little cowgirl boot. And this is Kay Sparks. Sparks because she's sparkling. Kay because she's a kid. And look at how cute she is. She's a little cowgirl bootie. She's got the little bit of glitz that our little girls love. And you know that our little girls want to dress themselves. They don't really want you to dress them. They want to dress like their big sisters or their bigger girlfriends. She has all the elements, the little pull-up tab. She's got the inside zip. And she's got the multi-different materials with just a little bit of shimmer and shine. And that's Kay Sparks. Next little style is in line with our style Niobe. She's Kay Navid. So remember Niobe had a little bit of a heel? Well, this is flat because our little girls really need more of a flat style. But the upper is the same. She's got the studding detail. She's got the yin and the yang. She's got the solids. That's really not really a solid, but she's got great appeal. A little bit of burnishing here, and a super cool style in Kay Navid. So we had a style called Lady Luck in our line, and this is Kay Lady Luck. It was a key item for us. She has that genuine yoke look that is really very cowgirly. She's more of an urban cowgirl. She's got the rough out suede. She has your inside zip. She's a little bit of a higher vamp than you saw in the first style of Sparks. But look how cute that little yoke is, and how pretty that little floral design is. And the yoke all the way in the back. You can see her there. Cute, right? That's K Lady Luck, and she has a sister. And this is comparable to our Lady Luck Shine that we had. Again, a little bit higher vamp. Same exact silhouette as we just showed you in Lady Luck, with the natural yoke design in front and back. But she's got a little bit of shimmer and shine here in the metallic flowers. And this is called K Fall Rose. Similar to our style Branch Out, this is K Branch. Look how cute she is. So it's a little engineer work boot style. She's got that same little dip that we have in our big girl style. She's got the same studding design. She's got the same studded belt and embellishment. She's also flat, not quite as aggressive as what we showed you in our women's line. Inside zip for easy in and out. And when you look at the imagery in the catalog of our little girls who are the children of our co-workers here, you will just, your heart will melt, because they are just the epitome of adorableness. It's overflow adorableness. K Georgie is just like Georgiana, but she's in a little bit more of a rugged, sort of casual style than Georgiana, but the same type of an upper where you have your belt embellishment, you've got your contrast signature rainbow stitching, contrasting both on the front and in the back, and your inside zip for easy in and easy out. So remember we showed you the Avril Rose. She's part of our top tiered selling styles. Look at how cute she is in this little style. So this is Kid Avril Rose. She's got the little embellishments on the side, your denim, sort of distressed looking ruching on the denim, the same suede print. That's genuine suede with metallic, in the navy with some purple accents, and the black with some Bordeaux flowers. And you can see the black denim also has that same ruching. And that's Avril Rose. I love her. How cute is she? This is Florilla. So Florilla has a metallic all over, including this pull tab. The only part that's not metallic is the trim, the top of the tongue and the top of the collar. Otherwise, she's a floral metallic all the way around. Look at all of the room that your little girl is going to have in the toe box. So I can see what's happening is that you buy maybe a little bit bigger. Little girls wear her big giant fat socks in the beginning, and then as she grows into them, she just wears a regular stocking or regular socks in there. And of course, you have your inside zip for easy on and out. Okay, Fantastica. Remember, Fantastic was one of our best styles, and here we have a similar style to Fantastica in two colorations. You have her in a black and a camel. Look how cute. You can see a really nice spacious toe box there. Lacing up, so if your girls want to expand or tighten up, she can, and then she zips herself in there and she's good to go. And that is K Fantastica. So, look at this. Marty Party. Pink. Could you just die when you see how cute this is? Oh my gosh. Look at the flower upper. Look at the ombre effect and the burnishing of the pink and the baby blue. So we've got you covered on both sides. She's got the leather upper. She's got the floral print, which is also a leather, almost like a corking. And then you have your inside zip. So she's just like our Marty. We did Marty Party for one of our catalogs, and it is blowing out in the pink color. And imagine what it will do for a little girl style. Another cutie patootie is K Jackie. She's black, so for your more tough chick little girl, you've got a padded, totally padded tongue. You've got a contrasting tooled and hand-painted toe and right around the laces, and also collar and heel. And even the back heel is inlaid. Look at that. So she's in all hand-painted and tooled right around the heel. And she's super cute as well. That is K Jackie. Look at her. Remember we talked about Keisha? Well, this is Keisha. So Keisha right now is in red. She has that same really pretty buckle that we showed you earlier. She is hook and loop. I don't mean to cover that up, but ooh, whoops. She is hook and loop there, so she covers the laces if you want to tuck them underneath there. Look how cute she is. She's got that spat front contrast edging in a slightly brown color. This cork, printed cork design, and your inside zip all the way. So if your little girl has a little bit of a, if she's an athletic little girl and she's got a fuller calf or a fuller leg, all she has to do is lace herself in there and then zip. She's done. The next three styles I'm going to show you together. The first one is K Cutie, and then we have the next style is K Rexa, and then we have the next style is K Rexen. And I show them all to you together because they really tell a story. So the first style is Cutie, and she has a removable backstrap. She has a little comfortable arch-supported interior footbed, a little contrast stitching, and she's adorable. This comes off so she can wear as a clog, but I know a lot of the moms like their kids to have a little bit of a backstrap because they feel like when they start running off into the playground that they're a little bit more safe in their backstrap. The next style is style Rexa, and she's a Mary Jane style, and she's in the pink. Okay, so Rexa has a little pink. They're all the same material. They're all printed suede, and they're beautiful. So you have a camel, a pink, and a gray. But this little cute baby girl has just the most adorable pinkness to her, and I love everything about her. Every little girl loves a Mary Jane. And then the last style is Rexan, and she has a little bit of a kiltie. She's got a little bit of a hook and loop strap, and look at the fur. She's fur-lined. How cozy and cute is she? They're very, very flexible. They're very lightweight. I love to show them together because really you need all three. They're just so cute. And there you have it. There's our kids line. So we hope you enjoyed our fall 2025. We look forward to seeing you again. And if you have any issues or any compliments or any comments, you know you can always contact us at springfootwear.com. Thank you.